What's up? It's Matt.
And
And
Willow.
we're watching 86, episode 17, I Won't Forget.
I won't forget when they got hit with the missile.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that what happened?
I forgot about
Kiri missiled them?
that. Yeah, and then they were mostly just on the battlefield last episode.
Yeah, Shin was getting crazy with it.
Yeah.
And
we
Lena.
saw, Lena and
She might be
Jerome.
dead. Yeah.
Jerome was going out there to buy her time to do her
Jerome.
thing.
He's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy.
I feel like there was something I thought about between last episode and this episode that I was like, I gotta remember that for next time, and then I'd never remember it. But
Okay. Well, I'm
Oh,
excited to see what happens. If you think of it, we can pause.
yeah, I think it was something about Jerome's character, and I don't think he's coming back, so it probably won't be this episode, but we'll see.
Oh no, Jerome. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Um
You want to jump into it?
Yeah, let's jump into it. There was a lot of battle last time. It was really epic.
Yeah.
Watch our reaction. Oh. Oh, yikes.
It's a lot of missiles.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
Oh, this is
Oh!
San Magnolia. Oh, these are the nice clean streets.
Yeah. Oh, shit. The mortars. Oh my god.
Dang.
86 are really... They're really doing
yeah,
it.
they're
Oh my
out
gosh,
there,
she's
too.
out there. Oh, they literally see it. It's right there.
Yeah.
Holy
Jeez.
crap.
This is the same shot that they show like all the cars driving.
Oh
and
my
stuff, and
God.
It's all clean, I think. That's pretty cool.
Ah!
You notice that's the city too, and then that's the destroyed city.
Oh. Like, I got that, but I didn't fully put together, like, where it was.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Is everyone okay? Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, God. That was an arm. Well, I mean, he doesn't have our heavy artillery.
I don't think that's what she meant.
I know. Oh. Not a good day for this, bro.
No.
Not a good day for... Oh my god.
Casualty numbers are quite high. I must
Yikes.
say.
20,000. That's big. That's a big gun. So we're gonna send the squad.
Yeah, basically, we're fucked, is what I heard.
Oh. This is one of those other countries.
Yeah.
He kind of sounds like a little like Roswell.
I was gonna say maybe Julius.
Oh yeah, Julius too.
He looks like he's calling in from Lagunica, who's Reinhardt's family member.
Yeah, I
or
know.
something. Supposedly sentient. I feel
I don't like that.
like we're past that.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
That ain't great.
Yeah.
Shin. Sounds like a job for our boy.
Yeah, we gotta get this squad in there.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, 26% of the forces is wild.
Yeah, they got like 3 million dudes.
Need a suicide squad.
Least likely to be missed is fucked up.
Yeah. I'd at least like them to go off the basis of how skilled they are. Not
Yeah.
how little they'd be missed. That's nice, I guess.
Oh.
Okay, well, that was less nice, maybe.
Yeah, a little yikers.
いや、ひょっとしてまだ疲れ抜けてないとか。
兵の精神衛生を保つのも軍の大事じゃ。
That
ま
makes
して
sense.
そなたに
Yeah.
も多少の考慮はされると思うがの。86じゃから。そんなの嫌よ。
今回は流れ弾だったけど、いつ岸ごと吹っ飛ばされるかわからないから。
Yeah, big
さ
yikes.
すがにピリピリしてるね。モルファの修復にはあと2ヶ月かかるから。もしそうだったら、詳細生きてるかな。
It's a good question. I'd like to
Yeah.
go back and see what's going on over there.
ないでしょあの人は。
Oh.
何？
モルファ、何か打つ手はあるのかしら。
Oh.
猶予は2ヶ月。
だからさっきも言っ
Drank the coffee, but he didn't need anything.
You didn't eat your kiwis, Shin.
No.
Well, remember Shin got a little colorful card on his thing.
Oh, yeah.
誰かのせいにする方が。
Oh.
That's from Gene's sister.
Yeah. Oh my god. Girl.
た。
What the fuck, dude?
Shin getting excited about it is a little weird, but
助けてくれなかったの。待ってるの。知ってたくせに。
Oh my god. This is like flashback to the last time that... Oh no, this is him on the battlefield again?
I can't tell.
What the fuck?
That was Lena. Yeah, that was a flashback to the last
Oh,
one.
okay.
はい。
But this is another card, different card?
Yeah.
Okay.
連中はどこにいる？
Circle the whole map.
Oh. We were worried about people finding out about this, though.
Yeah.
下がれ。特別攻撃部隊が空挺進出。
They're airdropping them in.
Oh shit, okay.
この特攻部隊にノルトリヒト戦隊15名を任じる。
Okay, yeah, 15 members.
Yeah.
史上最大の共同作戦のその最先鋒。
Yeah, and then they're gonna die because we have no plan to get them out.
敵を打ち破る槍の補佐
Spearhead, one might say?
ヘッドだ。
Oh my god. That's actually kind of like fucked up. That would be the name.
I don't think they know though. That
No,
was
they
their
don't.
name.
何かね、ベンツェル中佐。
そうは言ってないようだが。
まあ、そういうことだろう。こんな必定作戦に帰るところがある人間を任命。
This is my favorite part of this show when they do the visuals
Yeah.
like this and stuff.
お断りなのね。86は覆るわけないのに。
まるで
Yeah,
あの
it's
お
just-
姫様だな。それ俺知らねえ。でもそうできたのはお前がいたからだ。アンダーテイカー。
Oh my god.
死神。よろしく。
Oh god.
Yikes.
置いていかれてばかりだ。いつだって。
Oh my god.
死なせません。
Oh.
なら俺たちよりも生きてほしかった。
I hope she's alive. This is fucked up.
Yeah.
忘れません。
We gotta see more of what's going on over there.
I
You can't
know,
just show
it's
us
probably
the
going
city
real
burning
bad.
and then
さよなら。
let us vibe with it.
I'm really hoping that she's not dead, but they definitely wanted it to make it look like she was dead.
Yeah.
It's possible that she is dead.
その点、
了解しま
I
した。
do think it's kind of like it's fucked up always, like
Yeah.
war stuff, but it's fair at least to be like, okay, well they joined again and they're the best, so like what
Yeah.
choice do we have? But that that was such an interesting way to show the 86 thing from like more his perspective.
Yeah.
連邦が前線を維持する。
It also seems like that dude, at least in particular, wasn't like
でも今回の
being overly
あなたの
malicious about. Like he's
Yeah.
just laying out the facts of like that is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what's going down.
true.
突撃作戦にはこれが終わったら
もう軍なんてやめ
Yeah,
なさ
this
い
ain't gonna happen.
あなたたちはあなたたちを守らない祖国のために
誰かに首をくくられるまで目を背けて生きるような共和国の奴らと同じものになり下がってたまるか。俺たちには
Oh. That was one of their squad things.
Yeah.
致命的なタイムラグが生まれかねない。特攻部隊は直接俺が指揮を取ります。
Yikes.
たった一人でも参謀本部の分析では生還確率はほぼ
Damn.
そんな作戦
I'm so scared. I feel like the whole squad except him's gonna die. Yikes. Okay, bud.
86にはふさわしい任務だと彼らが死に見せられてしまっているならそのまま突き進ませてやるの
Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? Jesus.
Little girl is not happy with Shin.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
I feel like that's potentially like feeding into his willingness to die, I guess. Like
Oh, for sure.
it kind of fits with his whole thing of like bearing all the responsibility of like, oh, it's okay if even the little kid hates me as long as it's getting done.
Yeah.
Was that in reference to Lena? Because they showed the earpiece. Like,
Yeah,
they said
I
they were
think so.
lonely. I'm assuming so. But...
Like, I think maybe the larger squad too, but I feel like definitely to Lena.
yeah.
Oh, geez.
Because last time they went on a suicide mission, they had her as well, guidance and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, Lord. Oh. It's not looking great.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know that.
That's so scary.
Yeah. Oh, that's Lena's room.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, there's okay. Yeah.
I have to believe because of the shit that they pulled with Shin at the end of like the break where they were like, that man's dead for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like Lena's not dead, but I don't.
It's
I
the
don't
type of thing
know.
where they definitely need, I think, to give, if Lena were to die,
Yeah.
more, like something more substantial to that. But it could come in the form of like Shin finding out in some sort of
I
way,
know.
not in the, not like in a way that we'll see the death or anything like that.
I know.
Yeah, but that's crazy. San Magnolia is cooked.
Yeah, San Magnolia is very cooked. Like, even if Lena's alive somehow.
Yeah. So we don't
Not
even know.
good.
Yeah, what? Like, I guess they could have evacuated or something, but like, then what? I don't know.
Where are they going?
Yeah. We
I don't know.
And we're not getting like any updates from the Federacy about San Magnolia.
No, it kind of seems like all the other nations are working together and they're just kind of like, well, if they didn't call us,
Yeah.
well, fuck them.
Yeah.
You know? God, yeah, I feel like we've kind of been on like this pattern of like some sort of slower build-up episodes, big battle, slower build-up episodes, big battle.
Yeah.
And I was kind of expecting this to be more of a big battle in the moment episode after the strike,
Yeah.
but this was a super, super interesting episode.
Yeah, it really showed the like gravity of this thing.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah. And I think this episode did a really good job of like tying together a lot of like how everyone is feeling, particularly the little girl, holy shit.
Yeah.
But like how are people feeling about the 86 in the Federacy, and like it's interesting that kind of the different people, like there's levels to it. They're not all being like as awful as San Magnolia. They're not like brainwashed, but they're like clearly they're set apart. They're kind of being referred to as monsters, like more for their combat ability than the kind of people they are, but it still is like dehumanizing and weird.
Yeah, and it's still separating them
Yeah.
as like a different group of people.
Yeah,
which
for
I think
sure.
is the biggest thing.
And yeah, just like multiple people in this episode, it's kind of been happening the whole part of the season that are like, you guys are kids, please don't go to war. And then
Yeah.
the people who aren't convincing them are like, send them on the suicide mission. No one's gonna fight like them.
Yeah.
Like,
I do think they've hit
God.
like every spectrum. Like, I don't know, I do like that because we've gotten like some people like who are like aggressively telling them like, no, don't go.
Yes.
And then there's some people who are like every time like, you
Please
can back
don't
out.
go.
Yeah, please don't
Even
go.
Frederica.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
not like being forceful about it. And then there's the people who are like, this is just the best decision, even though
Yeah.
it's like fucked up. You got to do what we got to do. And then there's also the people who call them monsters. Like I feel like
Yeah.
it hits the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that. I
well,
like
well,
it.
no, I think it's giving a lot of realistic, like, you can tell why everyone, and this has just been the case for the show the whole time, like all of the reactions are realistic in some way. And
Yeah.
like even the ones where the people are like, these people are kind of like crazy, like, yeah, send them on the suicide mission, they're not like us, kind of a thing. And like, not like us, not in the sense that like
Drake.
well, they're definitely not Drake. But...
Sorry, I had to say it.
No. But it's not that they're like trying to be racist to them, but they're like, these are some crazy battle children.
Yeah, they're just looking at the pragmatic, isn't that the word?
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
vocab word
I think
for me
so.
today.
Yeah.
Like
the facts.
Yeah, like this. If we're going down like this, it's looking doomed. Our best bet is to send the war-ridden children. Like,
but it doesn't change the fact that they're not viewing them.
Yeah.
like we already said. But
like I don't necessarily think they're some of the people are being overly rude. But
yeah,
like,
that one guy's being a bitch.
But like, I don't think saying that like this is the correct decision to send them is like meaning that necessarily they're terrible people. Like they're just trying to look at like, okay, this is the best solution to the fucked up problem.
Everybody knows Shin has the psychic legion abilities, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Sort of hinted at Frederica's abilities also, but no one really got it. Because she had some psychic, she was like connecting to Shin.
Yeah. What do you mean no one got it? Like,
well, like more, she just said it to the squad, and they were all kind of like,
oh yeah. I think they kind of are just like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. There's not much that they can really like do with that.
No,
because they're
true.
not gonna like send Frederica out there to like do anything. I don't know.
Get her trained.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. No child soldier. Well, they're already child soldiers, but can't be helped.
Yeah. The reaction to Shin being a psychic seemed pretty mild, but I think it's kind of like at the point. Like if it had happened earlier when things weren't as doomed, then they potentially would have had a very different reaction.
But an episode or two when like they were getting really kind of like worried about telling people. I think that now it's like, okay, well, no matter what, we kind of need him to be the one that does the suicide mission, and he's probably going to die. But if I'm worried that he's not going to die, and then they're going to need him.
Yeah. I think it's also adding into the reasons to send him, because it's like, okay, not only is he good on the battlefield, but also he has a special ability to avoid more. Like, it's not helping his case.
One we touched on it when it happened. This is getting away from that, but like the one when like the general's voice got replaced with like the because you're 86 and like Shin's flashback where like I'm always left behind to the squad. That was like such an amazing scene.
Yeah.
It was. I don't even like know. I feel like I had more words a minute ago when we were talking about like. I feel like in addition to getting all of these kind of current like takes on the 86, we also get like Shin's perspective and the perspective of his whole squad.
Yeah.
And sort of like a callback to why this is all hitting him so hard and why this all like has so much weight in the first place, because a lot has happened.
Yeah.
And
I feel like it does like a good job visually like representing the fact too that he like puts the weight of all these people on his shoulders, but then they all are gone, and like it was that visually they all disappeared and turned into the little,
but the chips are still there.
Yeah.
And like that. Yeah.
So he still has the burden, but he's all alone and has to keep going with it. I think that like visually did a good job of representing that, and not like, I mean, they say it too.
No, for sure. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really good episode. I don't know that I have a ton else. I'm scared about this Morpho thing.
Yeah.
I'm really worried. I feel like him being like I'm always left behind. He's kind of been the focus. I'm really worried the rest of the squad's gonna die and he's gonna live.
Yeah. Or what if they flipped it and he died and the rest of the squad?
I just don't think that's gonna happen. But like it could.
Yeah.
I'm so worried that they're gonna die.
Do you think Lena's dead or alive?
I think Lena's alive.
Okay.
I think my call is going to be by the end of this, Shin's going to be the only member of the squad alive, but he's going to find Lena.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's, I think, it feels like that's the most reasonable thing that they're setting up for, where like he's going to have someone at the end. It's not going to be him with no one. But I think I'm feeling real worried for everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm really, really, really hoping I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I love them.
There was one more thing I was gonna say, but I can't remember what it is now. I'm not too sure. Oh, I like this girl, Greth or whatever her name is.
Yeah. No, she's a good character. All of the minor characters have like just enough where all of their perspective makes sense. They all hit. She's been good.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say earlier. I think they like some people I've seen complain about the show. I brought this up before of like early on during like that first chunk of the show, how there's so many characters that are dying and it's hard to get attached to characters. But I think like the way that they keep doing these visuals with Shin, it like keeps those characters.
Yeah, the Fido episode was a huge one of those too.
Yeah, and it like their death they didn't just die and get erased from the story. Like there's a lot of that impact. So I think they do a good job with that, balancing it out in the second half.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I think like we're always kind of like seeing them in memories or in flashbacks or in the Fido recordings, or like I think it's in a way it's almost more tragic.
Mm-hmm.
Not more tragic, but like it's a different kind of like tragedy to sort of see them unfold in the flashbacks. And like when the first guy dies, the one at the end who was like, "Thank you, Shin, our Reaper."
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Cujo.
He was like the first guy we saw die in episode 1.
Yeah.
And like we knew nothing about him.
Minutes maybe.
But like he has been like kind of an outgoing presence in all of the flashbacks and stuff, and like at the barbecue scene and everything. And like I don't know, I just feel like it's a really, really interesting way to approach such like a large squad and such a, I don't know, a situation where so many people are dying and there's almost no way you can keep track of them. I think having them stay with Shin and staying with the living characters has been really effective.
Yeah. That's all I got for this one.
That's all I got. Tune in next time to see whether they can blow up this giant gun, which is probably also Kiri. I'm scared. But
we'll find out.
Pray that the Spearhead Squad lives.